Hello. Now all of these PCB component models you see on this bit of printed circuit board were designed by myself. They just came straight out of my old items box, and I decided to make a 3D model for EasyEDA out of them. You see this potentiometer here, I've made it complete with solder pins for it to solder to. It's just a normal potentiometer, not a PCB mounting type. So I've provided these pins for it, which will be soldered to it. And also this skeleton jack. I don't think you'll find a PCB mounted skeleton jack anywhere on the internet. So I've just added these copper pins to represent the connections to the tags and provided some pads for them. This is a conventional PCB mount socket. This is a bulging stereo switched socket with normal solder tags on, and I've made slotted holes for it. And also a relay here with ordinary solder tags, which I've made PCB mounting. This one is a 4-pole 24 volt relay. So in this video I'm going to show another fairly complex component that I'm going to make. It's a 6-pole PCB mounting relay, and it's actually designed to go onto a PCB. It's got proper PCB mounting tags. In actual fact, it's now obsolete. You can't buy them. So I've got one or two of these lurking about, and I want to be able to put them on PCBs, so I'm going to make an EasyEDA component from it. And here it is. As you see, it's an 2810 12 volt Swiss made relay having 6 changeover contacts. It's quite a compact little relay this, and I'm sure there will come a time when I need a 3D model for EasyEDA to mount this on a PCB. So here is a rough representation of the relay I have made in Design Spark Mechanical. It's got all the essential details, which are the size and shape and the pins, contact pins here and solenoid terminals there, all PCB mountable. So from this model here in Design Spark Mechanical, I'm going to make a footprint and a file suitable for loading into EasyEDA that will produce the 3D representation of the model. So I'll do that part first because it's the quickest. So we'll go to File and Save As, and then Save As Type. Now it's OBJ, Object. I've got override units here and I'm in millimeters. So I need to be in the correct folder, which is EasyEDA. So we'll save that, and if we go to EasyEDA, we see that we have made not only an OBJ file but also an MTL, which is presumably the materials file. This is the structure, this is the materials. So now for EasyEDA, we need to zip these two files together, object and MTL. So we'll control click, we've got them both highlighted, both selected. Right click, go to 7-zip, add to EDA zip. Now that's the name of the folder that these two files are in. You see up here, this is EDA. So that's worth bearing in mind. If you wanted the zip file to have a different name, change the name of the folder. I suppose you could change it subsequently after the fact. So anyway, we'll select that and we get a zip file. So if we double click that, we should see those two files in it. There they are. Good. So we've got that sorted. Now the next job, just a little bit more complex, is to make a footprint for this thing. Now I'm going to orientate the model so that we can draw a footprint. Square it up down here with this gadget. Bring it a little bit closer. Now I need to draw on something, so I'm going to choose a drawing tool, dotted line. Now you see the cursor is containing a hatch, which means it's asking us to choose a surface to draw on. So we're going to choose this one, right, and the hatch goes away. Now I want to put circles around each pin, and you'll see why later. But the problem is, if you choose a circle tool, Design Spark Mechanical won't let you find the center of the rectangle. So we need to put an ancillary line in from corner to corner, because now if we try to draw a circle, it will find the center of that line, which is in the middle of the rectangle. So we're going to draw this out to more than 2.5. I'm going to make it 3 millimeters. Oops, that's not 3. 3 millimeters. You'll see why later. And we don't need this line anymore, so I'm going to get rid of that. Now I'm going to make an array of circles, which means we've got to use the move tool, select the circle, and create patterns over here. We drag it nearly to where we want. I know this has got to be 25.4. That gets us right to the end. Now the count of 2 is highlighted, so I'll change that to 6. And we've got 6. Spot on with the contact pins. Now create patterns again and drag this up to 5.08 is 10.16. Tab. Now we're going to keep tabbing until we get to this count here. There, 2, we need 3. There it is. So now I'll come out of zoom and we can finish off with the solenoid pins. So we can have one there and one there. And finally we need bounding rectangle for the footprint. Now if we leave it there, the top line's going to go through the pads, so we'll go one up. There we are. Now we can turn these off. We've got our footprint. If we pull tool, select the surface, type 1 for 1 millimeter, and that makes it into a solid. We've got surfaces in the holes, so we can cancel them out, delete them. And what's going to happen in EDA is that these holes are going to just turn into circles. So we'll square it up and save it as a DXF file. Save as. DXF. Now we'll save it on top of this one. Replace it, yes. And that's it. Now we can start to make our EasyEDA component. We'll start with a new symbol. I'm going to base this on some sort of switch or contacts. Maybe there's one in the library. Yes, so I'm going to use this. Double click And there we have our set of contacts. And we're going to end up with 6 of these. I'm going to extend this up quite a bit and grab this lot, copy, paste. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. This 1, 2, 3, 4. This 5 of them. This. Now we need a representation of the coil rather than just these 2 tabs here. I'm going to put a coil in. So where will we get that from? Ought to be a coil somewhere. There it is. Double click. Right. Going to capture that, Control C, go back to a new symbol, Control V, '18. That looks better. Let's change it from display number from yes to no. Yes. Right, we'll do the same here. Drag this out. Length 18. And display number, yes. It's saying snap is 5. I'm going to make that 1. Nice. That looks big. Now that 3 is 5.5 point. This 2 is 7 point. Now why did that happen? That 1 is also 7 point. And before we can save this, we need to renumber all the pins. Save as. Unknown others. New footprint. File, import DXF, select the DXF file, that's the one. Right, and just put it anywhere. Let's put the reference in. Right, I'm going to make that one the right size. Now we're going to make that 2.5 with 1.25 hole. You can copy that and paste it in to the center. See, it gets a dot in, which is nice. Now, so we paste the rest, Control V, we need some more. Okay. Now to finish the job, we've got to add the pin numbers for these pads. I found some information on the internet, this information, which is not the 6-pole. I couldn't find anything on the 6-pole relay, but here's the 4-pole version. And it's numbered 1, 2, 3, 4 from left to right across the top. So that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. But I've got 6 pins, so they'll be a bit different. So here we'll go with the footprint. Right, we'll start with 1. It is 1. That's fine. And 20. Okay, that's that finished. Now we have to save it. Save as 12 volt. 12 volt. Save. Right, save. 3D model. Zip file. Zip. Save. Success. Twelve volts. There we go. It's not coming through the board quite yet, so I need to change the Z. We'll change that to -2. See what we'll get. Right. -3. We're not quite aligned in the Y direction. Y. We'll try 1. See which way it goes. Right, too far. 0.5. Whoa. That looks really spot on. Look at that. That's it. Just noticed the case hasn't come out transparent, but that's not terribly important. Right, we'll do an update. I'm just going to save it just in case. successfully. Right, we've got a temporary project going here. Right, we'll see if we've got a 6-pole relay. 12-pole, 6-pole. That's right, that's right. Footprint. That's right. That's right. Model 2 have appeared. And they're both okay. I'm going to right click one of them, delete it. No. Edit, delete. Do you want to delete? Yes. Right, still got one. Yep. Okay. Place. Work the symbol. Select it. Yeah. Just connect a couple of wires. And now that we've saved it, we can convert the schematic. No, we're not bothered to check. Keep going. Apply. And lo and behold, there is the 6-pole relay. And if we grab all these goodies and drag them all within the perimeter, and select the perimeter and then press the delete key and go up here to tools, set board outline, apply, and it fits it nicely. Now we can look at a 3D version of it, hopefully. And as if by magic, we've got our relay and all the other gubbins. What do you think of that? I think it looks very nice. Well done, EasyEDA.